Okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it at a better place now. Okay, so this is what it will look like. This is your planner. This is what you'll have in your pause. This is what you'll wake up to in the morning. This is what you will write down your goals, where you will write your schedules, where you will do all your things in this beautiful creation. Erin Fogo Art, or Erin Fogo Creative, designed this for us with us in mind, with the succulents that I always use through my branding, the colors and the rose gold details. Fabulous. Fabulous, as I drink some coffee. So that is our planner this year, you guys. It has tabs along the side. Obviously, you can't see them in the mock-up, but I'm going to flip over to the guts of the planner, and I want to make sure that this displays properly for us before I start talking about it. But the art from the cover repeats itself inside the planner as well. So let's just see how I can get this set up so that you can see everything. I design planners, not display things on Facebook Live, obviously. Okay, so it's starting. This will be the first page. Typical to any planner. This planner belongs to, and then you can add your contact information or don't. Like, don't be offended by the suggestion of adding your contact information here. But it's still not displaying the whole shebang, you crazy little beast. How can I fix this? There must be a way. Let me shut this off. Now you guys can see the mess of what's going on here. Okay, hopefully, come on, be on my side. Nope, it's just going to do the same thing. Okay, anyway, this is the first page. So, oh wait, maybe what I just did helped. So, this planner belongs to, with the same art, the lovely hand-drawn succulents and all of the goodness. And the next, these are 2 pages. Now you can't really see that here. The cut lines aren't there, yada, yada, yada. But this is evaluating, really. And if you have my Life's Mosaic workbook, you will know that I'm all about setting your own life up, like setting your life up for how you want it to be and not how other people say it should be. Not what other people say your goals should be, not what other people say you should prioritize. So I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to move this around so that you can see, but it's like an evaluation type thing, what you're currently at in each of these sections of your life and where you want to be, where you want to move. And those are the things that you'll focus on goals, on setting more of a priority in your life. They can be whatever is important to you and not what other people say should be important to you. Now, the next page is just kind of an explanation of how you will set these up and how you can focus month by month. This page, you know what? I'm just going to go to the next one because this is just the explanation. You can read it when you get your planner. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, we have the years 2019, a little 2018 calendar, and a 2020 calendar as well. So I made the 2019 calendar bigger because the full year of 2019 is going to be in the planner. You have 6 months left of 2018, which is included in the planner. So this is an 18-month planner. July through December 2018, and then January through December 2019. So you're getting like a year and a half of a planner here. So that is just typical. It's a calendar. Like I don't know what to say about that. And then we have these coloring sheets, these coloring pages. And they're all kind of branded for my style. Like there's glasses on them, succulents, and then affirmations and kind of like words of encouragement that show up on them. So you can doodle on those, color on those, let the kids color on those, because I know my kids always want to draw in my planner. So it's like, here, you can color on the actual color sheet instead of on my planning pages. But so we have those throughout as well. This is new. If you had the planner last year, we didn't have these next 2 pages. We didn't have them in the planner in the last edition. So this is new. And these are where you're going to get your focus set in each of these areas: self, family, and business. And then just open the door. And then we have important dates, which can be events. This can be concerts. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Oh, no, what? You guys couldn't even see the title here. Where you're going to do your focus for yourself, your focus for your family, and your focus for your business. And then go up or down, whichever, to important dates, which can be anything. Barbecues, July 4th, Canada Day, May 2-4 weekend, even though that's like next weekend, or May long, depending on what side of the country you're in. So important dates. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And birthdays. So add the birthdays in there. People you need to remember, people that you want to remember. Then brain dump, you guys. For mom brain, this sheet will save your life. The brain dump in the planner last year was just kind of fit in at the bottom of the monthly calendar, and it wasn't huge like this. This is a full page. This is a full, like, this is like 11 inches of brain dump. And so as things come up, as you get ideas, if you make new contacts, if you have new courses coming up, or if you anything that pops into your brain and you need to write it down, but you don't know where you want to schedule it with, like where you want to schedule it yet, you can put it down here. One of the craziest things that we try to do is that we try to remember everything. Right? And actually, Devin, don't tell him that I quoted him again in like words of wisdom, even though he might watch this later. He's outside with Xander right now. But he's like, why? I think he's quoting like Einstein when he said this. But why remember or why memorize something when you can reference it? Right? So why try to remember all of your ideas and how you want something to be laid out, how you want things to play out, when you can reference it later, when you can just write it down, get it out of your brain so that you can focus on other things, so you can go be creative, so you can go be in the moment. Just write it down in this gigantic brain dump page. It's a full length, and it's actually your tab page for the month. So the tab, our beautiful rose gold tab, will be on the brain dump. Now, the next page is the monthly spread. So let me just flip on over. Come on over. Okay. I want to come over. All right. So we've got the month. Now, I left the month open, even though it's tabs, because some people have stickers that they like to use for this. Some people have taken lettering courses and they'll want to calligraphy their thing. Some people will just want to write it down. Some people, I left it open so that you can be creative, get into it, get into the planning thing, get into having fun with it. And so the month is left open here. Your focus for the month, my focus in my planner this month is intention, is, to do things with intention, not just to do things to cross them off the list, but to do things with purpose, with heart, with soul, okay? So that's what I'm saying with focus. Where do you want your focus to be? And then your own personal checklist. Last year, I filled them out with like meal prep, with are your exercise, like have you scheduled in your exercising? Have you scheduled in your coaching calls? Have you scheduled in? And I suggested what your checklist should be. I don't like that shit. So I just left the checklist spot open for you to fill in, and then there's an extra spot here for notes down at the bottom. Computer, can you please understand what I'm trying to do here and just let it happen? So there's an extra spot here for notes. These squares, of course, they look small on the screen right now. They're not. These are full-size pages, you guys. These squares are over an inch squared. So there's room to write. You don't need to get a fancy pen, like a fine tip pen. You don't need to practice your handwriting. You can actually just write like a human being in these squares. So that's it. I started on a Sunday this week because I am all about planning on a Sunday. I'm all about set up Sunday. So that is when you set it up. Then you can start on Monday. I don't like using Monday as the planning day. As what is my goal going to be this week? Well, your week's already started, sweetheart. So I like planning on a Sunday. That's just me, and I designed the planner, so that's how I did it. I don't mean to sound snooty. It kind of sounded snooty. But this month will be, this is where you can set your intention for the month. This month will be fabulous. This month will be full of outdoor activities, will be full of laughs, will be full of family and fun. This month will be the month that I crush it. This month will be the month that I change lives. This month will be the month that I hit my goal. This month, whatever you want, fill this in and set your intention. When you set your intention and you write it down like pen to paper, neurologically in your brain, it connects. Your intentions connect to what you will create. So write it down and then just basic like the rest of the weeks. Now I will show you the weekly spread, and just so you know, this is what repeats every single month. So I'm not going to walk you through 18 months of this stuff, but this is what is going to be on repeat here. So I'm just going to check and make sure you can see everything. So this week's focus. This week I will, right? Set up that affirmation or set up that intention. Amazing things that happened. So keep track of that as the week goes on. And you will be amazed how quickly you fill that up. Your affirmation for the week. I am strong. I am worthy. I am a powerhouse mama that's going to sell out of planners. Fill out your affirmation and what you're manifesting this week. If you're manifesting extra hours in the day, if you're manifesting the love of your life, if you're manifesting the kids that sleep through the night, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So fill that out. We have an additional checklist for the week here. Now the weekly checklist can be anything like, oh my goodness, can be household chores that you want to do that week. It can be your exercise. It can be anything that you want to fill in here. I just created this checklist area so that you can fill it out and hold yourself accountable. So, oh my God, I don't want to get into coaching you guys, but I might get into a little bit of the stuff that we talk about in my VIP group. First, let's make sure you might have seen a glimpse of the success box at the bottom. The success box is where you're going to write out things that worked for you. You're going to write out the things that brought you success throughout the week. And on the other side, where like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday side, you have a redesign box. Now, I'm not sure if you can actually see it, just the way this is kind of being funky. Funky. Oopsie, bananas. What is happening? Okay, so this redesign box is where you're going to set up, or you're going to write down things that you tried but didn't feel good when you were doing it, or you tried but you need a little tweak, a little change to it. So redesign. That's that. And now take a look here where it says theme self-care, and mood. These have not changed from year to year in the planner because they set things up and make it so seamless to work towards your goals while you're living your life. Let me shrink this up a bit so that you can see the self-care spot. I wonder if I can just, oh, there we go. I can just zoom in. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, I'm not a pro. So the theme, self-care and mood. So the mood is to track like how you're feeling throughout the week and know it, like it might be the moon, the stars. It might be, you know, like that time of the lady month. It might be, just track it so that you can see maybe what you've been eating, what you've been doing, what you've been talking about in your life, in business, who you've been hanging out with, and see how your mood is affected by these things. Like, let's be self-aware, right? Self-care. Let's schedule that in every single day. Hello. Now the theme, when you schedule out your week, so you'll be scheduling out your 6, 7, it starts at 7 a.m. It ends at 8 p.m. The theme, what you're going to talk about in your business, what you're going to share on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, on all your things. Yes, no more sticky notes, is going to be here. Pull from that. Are you going to a birthday party? Are you gardening today? Are you going for a horseback ride? Are you going to hit up the beach? Are you going to have a phone call with a client? You can talk about that in your business. You can talk about the importance of family. You can talk about, hey, Carol. You can talk about, is it a laundry party day? Are you doing your laundry on Friday and coming to the laundry party? You can talk about that in your business. What are you doing in your life that will help people get to know you, understand you're a real human, and pull that into your theme? Pull that into your theme and what you want to talk about in your business that day. That way, you're not living your business separate from your life. That way, you're moving intentionally in your life and your business authentically. That way, you are doing what you want to do, when you want to do it, and moving closer to your goals every single day. Am I launching right now? Honestly, I've been accepting pre-orders, but everyone since that article the other day has just freaking gone everywhere. Everyone wants to see what the inside of the planner looks like, and because they're still setting it up at the printers, I can't show you guys yet, so I'm doing this walkthrough of what it looks like, how it's laid out, how it works for you, and how it's worked for my clients. So there are improvements, but these tried and true things like this setup, like the weekly setup, I've had my clients tell me they feel like they're cheating the system by reaching their goals and just living their life, by not having to sacrifice their life to reach their goals. They're just living it, and it just happens. And when they're living intentionally, and when they're mapping things out and understanding where their time is going, how they're walking towards their goals every single day. So this is pretty much the same setup as last year, except for I didn't fill in the checklist again. And that's about it. There's color this year. Last year it was black and white. And the success and the redesign boxes are bigger. Bigger. So this is how it goes for the next weeks. And that's that. So it repeats, and then you get back to the next month. Now I want to show you guys the booklets that are included. So this is going to be your booklet that is your goal reaching booklet. So this is your everyday thing. So these 2 pages you'll have to work through. Your colors are my colors. Yay! I fucking love the colors as a layout in this. And all of the tabs are in rose gold. The coils are in rose gold. Like, it's just, hey, Kathleen! You just missed the planner walkthrough. I went through the setup of the weekly and the monthly calendars. Now, this is the goal focus calendar. And so you will set yourself up for your giant goals this year. Your energy exchange is like what you are going to give to receive. Okay? I think all of us are pretty nutty with the law of attraction. I know I am. So join me in my bowl of nuts. But energy exchange, what are you going to give to receive your goal? Okay. And then the tools that you might need. So you might need a new phone or a better camera. You might need a planner. You might need, who knows? But this is it. And the date that you want to achieve this goal. Now, I hope you guys are able to see this well enough. I am not an expert on this thing, on screen. I don't know why the screen share is being so silly, but that is this part. And then this is where you're going to rank yourself in where you're at. And this ties into the priority and goal setting that we do in the main planner, okay? Because this is a removable booklet. It fits into the pockets on the inside cover of the planner. So you can take this with you. The planner is full-size sheets, guys. So unless you have a tote, I carry my full-size planner, the Lavish, like this year's planner, with me everywhere. It lives like either on the chair beside me here or on my seat next to me in the car, because I never have anyone in the passenger seat, really. Anyway, so I take it with me everywhere. But this is a smaller booklet, and I want you guys to see the goods on this. I adore, like, in a weird way, I adore these sheets. Now, I want you guys to be able to see it clearly. And sorry, my nose is still stuffy, but these are game changers. And I've had clients who haven't used these sheets. These are your daily goal setting sheets. We call them daily action sheets. The book is called the Daily Push, the Push Book. There it is, the Push Book. So this is the same thing, you guys. Do this. This is your to-do list for the day. I don't like huge to-do lists. They get overwhelming. You don't know where to start, where to stop. You don't know if you should push through and exhaust yourself till the end of the day, or let's just, like, what do you need to do, really? So you write in the date, today's date. Now let's make sure you can see it. Today's date and gratitude. What are you grateful for today? Let's start the day off that way. To do. So what do you want to do? Do this. Boop, 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 boop. There are only 10 lines there. Go here. These are appointments. Do you have a live scheduled? Do you have a dentist appointment? What do you have scheduled that you have to do at a certain time? And write that here. Then I'm going to pull you up to the next lined section. This is super important in your business today. 1, 2, 3. Because when you focus in and you write down what you're going to do, you will do it. If you just say, I'm going to work on my business from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock, what are you going to do? How are you not going to get lost in clickbait? How are you not going to get lost in hair tutorials on YouTube? Be intentional. 1, 2, 3. Work on your business. Who are you checking in? And look at you guys who had the planner last year. Look at how much bigger this is this year. Build your relationships. Build your community. Be known in your community. Be an influencer, right? So check in with people, clients, check in with groups, check in with Instagram, whatever you've got going on, check in, boom, boom, boom. Be present in these areas. And what action are you taking to get to your business goal today? That's about moving with intention. That's about getting it done for realsies. So that just gives you the big focus. Now, I'm hoping I can scroll down here somehow so that you can see the next section, which is all about your health and your mental health, your physical health. Whoopie-doopie-doop. Whoop. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting somewhere here. So we've got your high vibe action and personal development. If you're in a network marketing company, most network marketing companies will tell you to do 10 minutes at minimum. So write down, what are you doing? And I know a lot of people will get lost in, I'm going to watch a meditation video on YouTube. I'm going to watch a Tony Robbins video on YouTube, depending on if not you were turned off by the big Tony Robbins pushing that woman around on stage scandal. Whoever you want to watch, Darren Hardy. Who is, I believe he's like the creator of Founder magazine. Anyway, love that guy. So, anything that you're doing here, personal development wise, and then what action are you taking to get to your personal goals? Whatever your personal goals may be, they might be nutrition, they might be mental health, clarity, spirituality, any of the things. Personal goal. What are you doing to get to it? How are you feeling? Oh my gosh, look at this spelling error. Let's fix that. I need to email the printer right now. Bade and soul. Maybe I should leave it. Is it kind of sassy? Bade. And physical activity, which also has a spelling error in it. So I'm going to fix it. Okay. So what is your workout du jour? And then your water tracking. I have 8 glasses or 8 ounces, sure. 8 glasses of water here is what I have. I know some people have to drink more. Some people, whatever your beliefs are, there you go. I also changed up the eating, the meal plan thing this year. The one last year shows 3 meals a day. So I don't want to be all controversial with everybody's eating habits or with their with your beliefs in how you should eat or how you want to eat. Maybe you're intermittent fasting. Maybe you eat 6 meals a day. Maybe you graze all day long. Maybe you eat every 48 hours. Whatever you've got going on, you are what you eat. Okay? So track what you're eating and see if you're treating yourself the way you want to be treated. And that is every single day. These booklets are created with 90 days in each of them, and use them as you will. But they are game changers. They're a real focus on what you have to do, what you want to do to get to where you want to be. Now, the additional bonus that is included in the planner is the grocery market flow sheet. You get 60 of these things in a notebook, so they're like glued at the top. You tear it out, and this is your grocery list. The way it's set up is that wherever you start in the grocery store, you follow the flow of grocery store layouts, so that you're not running from one side to the other and the next side and the next. Produce, like start in the produce, start in the protein, start in the middle, start wherever you want to go. But it is, all grocery stores have a flow to them. I'm sure you guys have heard that, and I'm sure you've noticed. But this will get you through your produce list, through your meat protein list, onto your fats, right? Like generally the protein and the fats are in the same area across the aisle from each other. In the store that we go to, they're down the aisle from each other. They're in this kind of a flow. The carbs and snacks, so like breads, chips, whatever you want to do. I don't judge. And then your home, like home cleaning stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, all that kind of stuff. And then personal, so your bathroom things. Your bathroom things, your lady things, all the things. I put a section in there for budget and spend. I just think it is good. To be aware of what you intend to spend and what you end up spending when you get all the things that you need. So that is there. Use it, don't use it. I think it's good to be aware of what's going on. The back side of that, you guys, this is like the game changer. The back side of that grocery flow is a meal planning list, a meal planning worksheet for the week. Weekly meal planning. So write in the day. I'm pointing at my screen again instead of just showing you. Okay, here we go. So what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And what are you eating that day? There's room for 3 meals there. Again, if you eat 1 meal a day, if you eat 7 meals a day, I just did this. This is how it's done. So what are you going to eat that day? And flip it over. So if you don't have everything that you want or you don't have everything that you need for those meals, put it on your grocery list. This is on the back side. So flip it over. Your meal planning is there. The other side is your things that you need to make those meals. So flippity flip, you've got the grocery market flow. Flippity flip, you've got the weekly meal planning. And you get 60 of these on a notepad. 60 of these on a notepad in the planner. This is just what comes with it. So I love it. I hope you guys love it too. I'm seeing lots of hearts and smiley, googly-eyed faces. So this is good. But this is what is in the planner. This is the guts. This is the basics.